After Part 1's shocking conclusion, Rebel Moon 2 on Netflix will release in a few months, so we're lucky not to have to wait too long. The narrative of Korra and the rebels against the power of the Motherworld will be continued in the sequel, officially named Rebel Moon. Part 2, The Scargiver. Fortunately, the first glimpse of Rebel Moon 2 is already available to us. The trailer, which you can see, was unveiled on Christmas Day 2023 as a joyous gift for fans. This story will come to an end with the sequel, but Zack Snyder has already planned a third film and more. Here's all the information you need to know about Rebel Moon Part 2 while we wait to see what happens. Rebel Moon 2 release date. When can we expect Rebel Moon Part 2? Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver, unlike most sequels, won't be out for too long. It will be available on Netflix on April 19, 2024. It's uncertain if Part 2 will have a restricted theatrical release, similar to Part 1, but if it does, anticipate it to happen the week before the Netflix premiere. Due to the fact that the two films were shot consecutively from April to December 2022, the sequel will be released just 4 months after the original. We also anticipate seeing both films' extended director's edits. We may yet receive an additional serving of Rebel Moon before Part 2 releases, since Netflix has not yet confirmed if the director's cut of Rebel Moon Part 1 will appear before the sequel. However, it's more probable that we won't be able to view both of the longer versions until Rebel Moon 2 is out. Rebel Moon 2 trailer. On Christmas Day, Netflix formally unveiled the initial teaser for Rebel Moon Part 2, The Scargiver. The majority of the clip features Korra and the rebels teaching the villagers in anticipation of their impending war with the Motherworld on Veld. In order to shed additional light on Korra's time spent with the Motherworld troops, there are also hints of further flashbacks. Rebel Moon 2 cast, who's coming back for Rebel Moon Part 2. Rebel Moon Part 2 is likely to include a return cast for the most part. The Scargiver, beginning with the rebel group as a whole. Sofia Boutella as Korra, Jimon Hounsou as General Titus, Mitchell Huisman as Gunnar, Stas Nair as Tarek, Donna B as Nemesis, E. Duffy as Milius, Cleopatra Coleman as Devra Bloodaxe. Despite Darien Bloodaxe, a sacrifice made by Ray Fisher to destroy the King's Gaze, the Motherworld's ship, the rebels were ultimately defeated. But the Part 2 teaser makes it clear that Darien will appear once more. Unless he's not as dead as we all assumed, it's probably in flashback scenes. Ed Skrein, who played Atticus Noble in the original film's climactic finale, will return as the antagonist. Furthermore, a larger role for Froffy's Regent Belisarius is to be expected. Charlie Hunnam, who plays Kai, will most likely not return to the role after being executed for betraying the rebels to Noble. We were tempted to put him on the poster for movie 2, just so people would be like, of course he's going to make it through. Snyder joked to EW about teasing fans about Kai's comeback. Anthony Hopkins, who voiced Jimmy in the first film, is back for the sequel. Jimmy now wears a stylish antler crown on Veld, and Carrie Elwes, who played the late king, will probably make an appearance in flashbacks. Rebel Moon 2 plot. What will Rebel Moon Part 2 be about? The stage is prepared for a Rebel vs. Motherworld conflict in Rebel Moon Part 2 by the conclusion of Part 1. Returning to Veld, Korra and her motley crew of warriors will probably soon engage in combat with the Motherworld army, led by Atticus Noble, who must deliver Korra to Belisarius or risk death. Everything aligns with Zack Snyder's assertion that the two films had different tones from one another. Actually, the second film is a war film. Movie 2 is a war movie, if Movie 1 is about rallying the team. I find them both to be incredibly enjoyable since they present distinct challenges. Doing it is fantastic, he said to Digital Spy. You might think of it as having the same tone but with a break if you were to decide to produce a large, long movie and split it in half. However, the DNA in this is completely different. Snyder continued, telling EW, we know Noble is still alive, and Belisarius has tasked him with locating his daughter and returning her to him at whatever cost. From hey, we want some of your grain to your harboring the most wanted fugitive in the history of the galaxy. The stakes have increased for the community. Sofia Boutella told Digital Spy that there would be more to the story than just fights, with each character being revealed in greater detail. What I can say is that we'll get more context, and we will get to go individually, with each and every character, deeper, to get to know them, she said. The majority of the characters have excellent definition. You will be given a history. All I have to say is that you will truly come to know them and the reasons behind their characteristics. They will become better known to the entire group, and basically more context. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, make sure to like and subscribe for more.